Hello, what's up? Uh, yeah, it's been a long time since my last video. I think it's been 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks, something like that. But in those weeks, damn, a lot of shit happened. Like holy, ho- like like first, my last video talked about the Samsung Galaxy S20 FE, yeah. And I said that it was a good phone and everything. Then I think the week after it, or maybe not even a week later, the fucking Pixel 5 dropped, and I also said that the Pixel 5 was a pretty good. Well, I didn't say like in a video. I didn't make a video, but when I saw it, I was like, oh, it's actually pretty good. It's at the same price. Yeah, it's lacking in some specs, but it's got the important things. It's got a high refresh rate screen. Maybe it's not 120, but 90 is pretty good. At least it's not 60. Like, as long as you don't keep it at 60, it's fine. And the camera's probably most likely gonna be better than the S20 FE. So it's like, damn, now we got two phones that are competing for each other. Like, do you want like all the features and whatever the fuck, or do you want a good camera and shit? So it was already being kind of competitive and shit. Then today, Apple just fucking straight up swooped in and dropped their new iPhone 12 mini. Now I'm not gonna talk about the other phones. I might talk about them later, but the most interesting one is the iPhone 12 mini. That thing is a fucking deal. Like, you get, for the same price, I think it's the same price, right? Like, they're all $700. Yeah, for the same price, you get basically a flagship iPhone. Like, basically everything you need. Like they ain't holding no shit back. Like, I think even like this year, the 12, like the normal one that isn't the Pro, even has an OLED screen. So it's not like that 720p or even less than 720p screen that they used to ship with the older phones. No, this year, or this time around, they actually have a good screen. Like, they said it's like 470 ppi. I think that's like 1080 or something, or maybe that's kind of more than 1080, around 1080 or more. That's really good. Like, that's extremely good. So it's and it's water resistant, like all of them. It has wireless charging, like all of them. Only thing that it doesn't have is the higher pressure screen. But the thing that it has is that it has the Apple A14, which ages pretty well compared to the other processors. So now we have like three phones that are really competitive with each other. We got the Pixel 5, which I think is the one that's kind of losing right now, because the only thing that it's got going for it that might compete with those other phones were maybe the software, but I don't really see stock Android as a feature or something to like buy the phone for. The other thing that it has is the camera. It's a good camera, but the iPhone 12 most likely has a camera that is as good, if not better, than the Pixel 5. Like, I'm pretty sure that iPhone camera is pretty good, especially in video. Like, it's definitely better than the Pixel in video. Pixel video, for some reason, is pretty bad. It's or at least like has been pretty bad for the longest time. So for the same price, you get maybe the same camera in terms of photos, but a much better camera in terms of videos, I think. So and it's really fucking, it's just crazy. Like that, the upper and like the upper mid range. It's not really a mid range. Like the lower flagship, like not the top flagships, but kind of the lower flagship kind of segment is really heating up. Like we got brands putting their some of their best phones in there. I honestly think it's between the S20 FE and the iPhone 12 mini, because the only thing that the iPhone 12 doesn't have, I think, is a high refresh screen, which is a pretty big thing, because it's pretty noticeable. People will tell you, oh, it's not noticeable. No, the average person isn't gonna. Yeah, it's pretty noticeable. It's not noticeable when you don't see it, but that's true for a lot of things. But when you see it in person, it is 100% noticeable, and it's noticeable day to day, every day. When you're using it, it's a really, really big feature, a really important feature. So yeah, I don't agree with people. Oh, it's not a big deal. It is a big deal. So yeah, that it has that going for it. The fan edition, but the iPhone has just a better quality, like build. But that isn't important for me. For me personally, I think plastic is pretty good. As I said, it makes the phone feel like a tool, feel more tactile, feel like you could hold it and do actual stuff with it and not just babysit it. So I think plastic is pretty good. But the thing is, yeah, I'm pretty sure the iPhone has a better camera than the S20 FE. Yeah, it's crazy. It's really, really crazy how these companies are really like just pushing for that price range, and especially Apple. Like, I honestly think that iPhone 12 is pretty good. The bigger iPhones, I think the bigger iPhones are like the iPhone Pros, like the Pro iPhones. I think those are the losers here. Like, I don't think they have a lot of, they have even slight reasons to buy them. Maybe the bigger screen, I don't know, maybe like the upgraded cameras, but we still don't know what those upgraded cameras look like. I mean, they've talked about it a lot in their like their event, but they didn't say a lot. They talked a lot, but they didn't say a lot. They were talking about, oh, it has sensor OIS or whatever, and it's like a bigger sensor and stuff. So we'll have to wait and see. For all of these phones, obviously you should wait and watch reviews. I don't make reviews, not for now. Maybe in the future I'll be like fortunate enough to be able to make reviews and stuff. I'd love to do that, but right now, yeah, I'm just spewing out some nonsense and giving my opinion on it. I'm actually getting excited. Like, I feel like this price segment is where the good things are at, like the phones in that price segment, they're really good, which they kind of make the this is just crazy good. Yeah, that's all that I had to say, and yeah.